Hey guys, Stu here, bringing you another DKC3 103% tutorial video. Today we're going to be looking at Belcha's Barn. This is the first boss in this game. It's not too bad, so we're just going to kick it to the IL, and I'll get back to you with just a few tips to help you play through this boss fast. So this boss is pretty quick, but there were a few things I wanted to point out before we call World 1 a wrap. So when we enter this boss, we're going to take a tiny roll and then jump to hit the left side of the trapdoor, and then move to the right. And we want to try to do it in such a way where, if possible, avoid bonking on the right side wall of the trapdoor. That way we can conserve our horizontal momentum and go into this this first barrel. So the bottleneck here for this first hit is how fast can you get the bug into his mouth, right? So you essentially, for optimizations, you want to try to land as far left on the barrel as possible to break it open. Just land on the bug after that, and then land as close to the left side of the bug as you can without killing it, so you can pick it up as soon as possible. Move to the right and then jump into Belcha while holding the bug. You do not need to jump and throw with Kitty to feed Belcha. Just jump into him and it will automatically feed him for you. And yeah, just wait to jump to the kind of like the last second. You should be good. The first hit's pretty easy. The second hit's definitely the more challenging one. The first way I'm going to show you to do it is the slowest way, and that's going to be when the barrel comes out, just jump on it with Kitty. And again, I kind of stood in line with that column and then just kind of like jump straight up, so that when it reached that spot, I'll break it open and the bug will be displaced far enough left from Belcha that the bug won't automatically die. And then I'll pick it up and then I'll jump into Belcha. And it's kind of awkward because Belcha is jumping into you at the same time, so it might take a little bit of practice, but this is it's not too bad to do the second hit this way. This is definitely the slower than what I showed in the IL though. Also notice that compared to my IL, Belcha did take an extra hop left. This is important because it does change how he falls down this hole on the right side. He'll actually fall, he'll stay further right as he's falling down the hole, which means that we can we can move further right as we're jumping to try to cut the corner to follow Belcha down the hole. Now I'm gonna try to do it again with the harder method, but like in my IL where I do a team up, which I will explain that. But if I'm able to do it with the harder method, I can actually stop Belcha from doing an extra hop. And if you go back to look at the IL, you'll notice that when that happens, he falls down the hole further left. So that is important. You have to make sure not to bonk into Belcha as you're trying to jump to collect the coin at the end. Okay, so for the harder method, what we're going to do is we're going to run to the right, and then I like to do it when Kitty's feet line up with the column. That's when I try to team up. And okay, so now I was a little bit further left than I wanted to be when I first teamed up, so I did take a little bit of a step. Hopefully I can still set this up properly. What I want to do is when Belcha bites down, that's kind of when I want to jump, and then when his mouth is kind of all the way open, that's when I want to throw. It's kind of hard to give the exact visuals on this. It's definitely something you're going to need to take some practice with, but it's roughly about that. And if I do it right, I'll be able to throw Dixie into the barrel to break it open, and then I'll be moving right after I throw Dixie, and Kitty will land on the bug, and then I can hop off to the left of the bug, pick it up, and then jump into Belcha, just kind of like the first hit. You want to do it fast though if you want to try to save the extra cycle of Belcha jumping. Like if you want to prevent Belcha from hopping, you need to do the bug pickup really quickly, and you need to time the barrel hit that it's pretty early in its cycle. The risky thing is though, you don't want to hit the barrel open too quickly, because then the bug will be put too close to Belcha and Belcha will kill it before you can pick it up. And the other thing is you don't want to have Kitty positioned too far left. That is why I took the extra step. If he's too far left, I think what ends up happening is that Dixie will come back to Kitty, and they'll re-enter this team up state. So you won't be able to like actually bounce off the bug and pick it up with Kitty. It'll be all sorts of messed up. So position. Oops. Okay. That was a bad pause. So yeah, position is very important. So let's do this again. And again, when I get to the feet in line with the column, that's when I'm going to try to team up. When he bites down, I'm going to try to jump. Okay, so when he bites down, I'm going to try to jump, and when his teeth are a little bit more open, like kind of like almost all the way open, that's when I'm going to try to throw. I'll try to do it without talking this time. Okay, so there we go. That was a little bit slow. I did actually have to, I think I had to like reposition mid team up or something like that, because I don't think that was the best team up spot that I did. So I was a little bit slow due to all this like readjusting, and I wasn't fast enough so that he actually did get the extra hop off. So even though he does get the extra hop off, this is still faster than not teaming up. This is still faster than the straight jumping method. But you notice like how I can get pretty close to Belcha, and then jump to try to help cut this corner as I follow him down. I don't know if it matters, but I always try to get the coin I always try to touch the coin as far left as I can, and I also try to face left as I do it, so that Kitty has a less distance to travel to the left to walk off the screen to fade out to beat the boss. I don't know if that actually matters or not, but that's just something I try to do. I want to try to do it one more time. Let's see if I can actually do it fast enough to get the no hop cycle. Let's see. So there we go. You have to be really, really quick to be able to do it that way. I didn't even really like my positioning with Kitty on the team up there, but I was still able to make it work. So there is definitely some leeway here. And doing it this way is the fastest that I know of. But again, since he didn't hop, watch how he bounces further left. He'll bounce further left as he's falling down the hole. So you have to keep that in mind when you're trying to figure out how to optimize grabbing this coin. The first hit's definitely not too bad. The second hit has varying degrees of difficulty. So figure out what you like the best. The no hop method is really tricky and can cost you the whole run if he kills your bug. So only do that if you feel really comfortable with it, and you're kind of getting to that like high tier level of DKC3 speedrunning. But yeah, that's World 1, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys soon for World 2. Peace.